Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new exciting Doctor Who video. So for this video, I've been asked by recently, like since set day, what to think about the 14th Doctor. Do I love the 14th Doctor? What do I think of David Tennant's performance as the 14th Doctor? But the problem is that I get this asked quite a lot because people know I am not a big 10th Doctor fan. I don't hate the 10th Doctor. He's got some good stories. It's just I'm not a big 10th Doctor fan. The fact that the 10th Doctor feels more like a human type of Doctor, and the fact that Series 2 is basically like the Doctor taking Rose on a ton of dates. It's just why Series 2 is my least favourite, because of the whole romantic side playing into it. Where Series 3, it literally dives out of that a little bit, but you got Martha having that kind of crush on the Doctor, and the Doctor's just there going, no, can't say it, don't care. And then you get to like him and Donna, and that's when the Doctor basically finds the perfect best friend, which is something that I really loved about Series 4. And the fact that I'm currently rewatching all of basically the RTD Phase 1 at the moment because of the brand new Blu-ray collection box set. And yesterday, since I got it, I basically made my way all the way through, where I basically watched yesterday. I actually ended up watching from Rose all the way down to Father's Day, including some of the special features. And I have to say, watching Series 1 is absolutely brilliant in the brand new, fantastic remastered. If you haven't got this, please, please, please do go and pick this up, because I thought I wasn't going to be so happy with this set. But the fact is, I actually like the new remastered, and I can tell the difference between the original Blu-ray and this one. I still prefer the Steelbooks design, but I actually do quite enjoy this one. And that's me saying that. So I kind of want to talk about this video, what I liked about the 14th Doctor. And basically, I'm going to have to say this. I really think David Tennant has grown as an actor, basically since he left the role of the 10th Doctor all the way back in 2010, despite coming back in the Day of the Doctor. I really do feel that David Tennant has grown over the last 10 years as an actor, which is absolutely brilliant. So the fact that the 14th Doctor, I actually am enjoying the 14th Doctor a hell of a lot more than I do for the 10th Doctor. Now, I don't hate any of the Doctors. It's just some Doctors in there. It's like some stuff in some Doctor series I do not enjoy, like the whole lovey-dovey stuff and the whiny stuff, and the fact when the 10th Doctor is ruined by the end of time, because basically from Series 3 you kind of had that character arc with the Doctor growing, and Series 4 you just got a fantastic character arc, and then you get to the Time Lord Victorious, and that's a brilliant character arc, and then basically the end of time just feels like they said, no, that doesn't work, we just go back to the way he was in a little bit of Series 2, where he's there being a bit silly, and he's there having that tantrum like he doesn't want to go, you know. I just don't really care for the 10th. Sorry, that's a plane. I don't really care for the 10th Doctor a lot. I do like a lot of stories, but basically there are some stories I like in Series 2, Series 3 and Series 4. But there are quite a few stories I do not enjoy from the Tennant era. A lot of them are from Series 2. I mean, if I could say my top 5, there's literally 2 episodes from Series 2 that are in the top 5, and that is because they're both a 2-parter, and I class them as one whole story. And that's basically Rise of the Emberin and Age of Steel / the Satan's Pit and the Impossible Planet, which are 2 great episodes from Series 2, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing them in the brand new remastered version. But I kind of want to talk about the 14th Doctor. So, yes, the 14th Doctor is played by David Tennant, and the fact that it's not like, oh, we're just going to reboot the 10th Doctor and give him the 14th Doctor. No, this is a Doctor that basically, I love his conversation with that woman in the wheelchair. He's there talking, he says, yeah, I'm the one in the skinny suit again, then I wore a bow tie, then I was a Scotsman, and then I was a woman. What? You're not supposed to look at them, they're in your future. She regenerated back into me. Oh, you got your old face back? Yes. So I really do like the fact that the 14th Doctor is technically the 14th Doctor, not the 10th Doctor. He's got so much of the 13th Doctor in him. Like when he's there talking about Donna, he says, I absolutely loved her. And I'm there thinking that's a little bit of the 13th Doctor in there, but I don't really mind that, because the 13th Doctor basically felt a bit like a human Doctor. Not as much as the 10th Doctor did, but I do think the 10th and the 13th Doctor just kind of do feel like more of a human Doctor. Where the 14th Doctor, even though he's played by David Tennant, I actually think he's more of an alien Doctor. The fact that he's got his face back, he's trying to work out why has he got one of his old faces back. I think absolutely is brilliant. Honestly, just brilliant. And the fact that we are literally on the 14th Doctor, but he's looking like his past self. And basically, you can actually say it's a bit like AD regenerated, but because he's wearing the same face, but a lot older. And the one thing is about the 14th Doctor, I actually do, because he's like so much like the 10th Doctor in some mannerisms. Some of the 10th Doctor stuff is still in there, like the way he goes into Taxi St. Allons-y. There are little bits of the 10th Doctor in there, but I don't really mind that because, to me, the 14th Doctor, since having that previous phase, has grown quite a lot. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened in the other three Doctors' eras, like with the whole Timeless Child, you know, with the 12th Doctor, with being like Bill and Missy and all that, and basically all the stuff that happened in the 11th Doctor's era, like with the Pandorica and the Silence, and the fact he goes to Trenzalore with his, and he's there back, standing on Trenzalore for 900 years. That is still there, and the fact that this is more like the 14th Doctor, he's like a bit like the 10th Doctor, but this is like a more of an adult grown. The 10th Doctor has grown quite a lot. And this is the one thing I have to say. I never liked the 10th Doctor because of some certain aspects, but I didn't hate him. He's just one of my least favourite Doctors. I still go back and rewatch his era quite a bit. But I actually am quite enjoying David Tennant as the 14th Doctor. So David Tennant, he's brilliantly as the Doctor. I know he played the 10th Doctor really, really well and what was written, but I actually do quite enjoy the 14th Doctor a hell of a lot. And comparing the two together, the 14th and the 10th, I actually do prefer the 14th Doctor a lot more. This is the 14th Doctor to me is what the 10th Doctor should have been a bit like, you know. I mean, you got all that with the Time War and stuff. I really think that the dark elements that we see, little bits of his Doctor, don't get me wrong, you're probably saying, what dark bits? I mean, he's there trying to work out why has he got this old face back, and he's not really too sure why that is. But I actually am quite enjoying the 14th Doctor. From the one special, when I watched the Children Need one, I was a little bit worried. Very, very worried because of the way the 14th Doctor was being, David Tennant was playing the 14th Doctor. But now, when I was watching the Star Beast, and then I was watching literally David Tennant as the 14th Doctor, I'm there thinking, yes, this is like so much like the Doctor to me. He's literally, the ways they're talking about little bits of Matt Smith and Capaldi and Whittaker is absolutely quite brilliant. So it's like, yeah, you know what, she did regenerate back into me. It's not a de-regeneration. It's just a new incarnation with the same face, which is something I actually am quite enjoying. I am really enjoying the 14th Doctor. Guys, I have been asked by people recently, like, oh, how come you don't like the 10th Doctor, but you're actually enjoying the 14th Doctor? To me, I actually do think the 14th Doctor is so much a lot better than the 10th Doctor. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, the 14th Doctor has grown a hell of a lot. Because if you think about last time the 10th Doctor, when David Tennant played the Doctor, he was literally playing the 10th Doctor, and really, he literally just came out of the Time War and all that, and he was just trying to get back and have that stride, and he was feeling a little bit human. Where this Doctor doesn't know who he is, because you can still tell that he's literally affected with the stuff that happened in the 13th Doctor's era. Not saying what, but he's there trying to work out why has he got this face, why is he bumped into Donna. You know what, it's absolutely brilliant stuff. I really do enjoy the 14th Doctor. I really am really, really, really enjoying the 14th Doctor a hell of a lot more than I do for the 10th Doctor. Don't get me wrong, the 10th Doctor does have some great standout episodes in each era, but the one thing between 10 and 14 is that 10 feels so much like a human, where the 14th Doctor, he actually does feel like the Doctor, like an alien. The fact he's trying to work out why is he in this old face of his, and I really do enjoy that, and I like the way how it's being played out and stuff. I'm really looking forward to Why Blue Yonder this Saturday to understand more why the 14th Doctor has chosen to look like a predecessor face. And I just kind of want to do a quick, do this video to explain why I am actually enjoying the 14th Doctor a hell of a lot more than the 10th Doctor. It was nothing to do with David Tennant. I think David Tennant is a brilliant actor. He's really, really good in Good Omens. He's really good in Jessica Jones. And I do like him with that, in that drama thing, where basically they've got this, he's got a daughter with special needs. David Tennant's actually quite good playing the dad in that. I actually do quite enjoy David Tennant's performance as the 14th Doctor. It's so good. You can tell it is a different incarnation. Yes, the suit is basically different to what the 10th Doctor wore, and I don't really mind it because that blue coat is absolutely amazing. Because I like the 14th Doctor's outfit a lot more than the 10th Doctor's outfit. I do prefer Tennant's blue suit in series 3 and 4 as the 10th Doctor, where this one, I'm actually looking forward to actually getting the full out suit because I really do want to cosplay this version of the Doctor a lot more. I want to go for like screen accuracy because I do have cosplayed it a little bit, but I'm wearing kind of like a dark jacket with darker lines and grey trousers with like Scottish patterns. I'm actually going to cosplay the entire whole look of the 14th Doctor because I just flat out am loving it, and I really cannot wait for Wild Blue Yonder. So I really do like the 14th Doctor. I like him a hell of a lot more than the 10th Doctor. So, let me know in the comments, what do you think of David Tennant's portrayal as the 14th Doctor? Do you like it? Do you think it's a bit too early to say? And for me, personally, I'm actually quite enjoying the 14th Doctor. And I really am liking the 14th Doctor. And I cannot wait to see the next 2 specials, because I know the 14th Doctor is going to be a very, very short-lived version of the Doctor, but I don't really mind that because I'm quite looking forward to seeing what Ncuti Gatwa is going to bring, and I'm quite looking forward to doing my ranking video in the new year in 2024, so that way I can think about how to rank all of the Doctors and where I'm going to place the 14th Doctor. And to be honest with you, with us just literally being on one episode of the 14th Doctor's era, I'm going to say this, he's actually above the 10th Doctor. I actually am putting the 14th Doctor so much above the 10th Doctor because I do feel like the 14th Doctor deserves to be appreciated a lot more. I do enjoy the 14th Doctor. The 10th Doctor, I do like some of his stories. It's just I don't like some of the stuff they did in his era with the whole romance stuff with Rose Tyler and all that, and the whininess that the End of Time brought. But the 10th Doctor is actually quite a good version of the Doctor. But again, he's still he's actually like a human, not a alien. Where Matt Smith gave that alien performance really well, so did Capaldi, and even Whittaker did, but to a little bit. Where Whittaker and Tennant do feel like their Doctor's more like a human instead of a Time Lord Doctor. So yeah, the 14th Doctor, I'm absolutely enjoying. He feels so much like the Doctor to me. He feels like an alien, and the fact is they're trying to work out why he looks like his predecessor. Quite looking forward to the next 2 specials. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the 14th Doctor? And thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content.